Alright, so the Battlefield 6 beta is here. I figured I might as well share some thoughts and opinions I have as a longtime Battlefield player. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, 4, 1, 5, countless hours between all of them. I know Battlefield 5 had a rocky start, but they listened to the input they got from the beta, and it could have been a lot worse. Let's just leave it at that. So the things that I really like that they kept the destructibility, that classic Battlefield, at least its Battlefield Bad Company format of kind of being able to blow everything up. The UI is good. I love that they are actually doing better with the ability to play with friends, like joining parties, that sort of thing. It's not very buggy, for Battlefield games, especially betas. Normally there's like stuff flying around the map and crazy crap going on, but it seemed pretty good for, the couple hours I played on it. Just nice. The game also looks good. Like easy to look at after I turned off the vignette and the film grain. The game actually had some color and the graphics are great. So we have a nice foundation for this Battlefield 6 game to really grow on top of with this beta. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things I don't like or tweaks I hope that we see. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm just voicing my concerns because it's been a while since we've had a good Battlefield game, and that's kind of all I'm really here for. I don't care if it's not exactly like my favorite Battlefield game, as long as it's a good Battlefield game. Now, I noticed Battlefield really wants to be innovative and integrate a lot of newer ideas and fun, cool new features, but really integration is the most important aspect of adding new things, how well it can mesh with the existing things. So when I see all the classes have like no ammo basically, running around with 2 extra mags, and then you have the support class, which his entire role at this point is to provide ammo because everyone can res now. It kind of seems a little bit like a step backward where you kind of need to have someone playing support despite everyone being able to res, and you only need the support guy to give ammo because everybody only has 2 extra mags. It's a forced reason. Now that guns aren't class specific, resing isn't class specific, you shouldn't force diversity in the classes over forced reasons, like giving everyone no ammo, so you have to have a support to give people ammo. No, it doesn't need to be like that. I think 2 mags is not enough. Give them 3, give them 4, whatever. Let me get more than 2 or 3 kills before being forced to find a support. I don't really care which direction they go in with class universalness and that sort of thing, as long as it's properly integrated. The guns are terrible. They feel terrible, they sound terrible, they do no damage, they spray everywhere. Weapon bloom is atrocious. Let my bullets go where I'm aiming, do the damage they need to do, but like 8-shot kills for some of these carbines makes no sense. Having my LMG spray all over the place makes no sense. I feel like we're in an era of Battlefield where good gunplay, which is the staple of Battlefield, is going to an end for the sake of balancing or something. I don't know. And I'm not going to go too much into detail. I feel like I might be beating a dead horse, or other people may have covered it. But the gunplay is really a step back. Like, I'm not enjoying playing the game. I thought, as an FPS, good gunplay would be the biggest feature, the most attractive feature. But instead, it's just not, no. I could also talk about things like weapon glare, the ridiculous endgame music in the middle of the round while I'm playing. Like, I'm looking up at the objective thinking something's happening, but there's nothing happening, it's just the music going nuts. There's a couple other small things, I'm sure everyone else has been touching on them, so I'm not particularly gonna go into the details of that. But I will talk about this. The game feels like Call of Duty. It doesn't really feel like a Battlefield game. The maps are too small. The pacing of the game is way too fast. In the classic Battlefield style, the pacing was completely dependent on the server, the size of the server, the game mode, the size of the map. Every single game I played in on this Battlefield beta felt like it was go, 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 go constantly, like any Call of Duty game I've been in, instead of it being something that's dictated by the game mode or whatever. Like, for instance, if in any other Battlefield when I'm playing Rush, it is go, go, go. When I'm playing Conquest, there's a lot of transitionary time. Maybe it's go, go, go when I'm holding an objective or trying to take an objective. But for the most part, every game mode I played in was very fast-paced, very twitch shooter. You can tell that the devs are trying to kind of capture the Call of Duty fans, maybe, or maybe find a way to hold retention for these poor iPad kids. I have no idea. I just want there to be a Battlefield game in the classic Battlefield format where things are dependent on the situation instead of it conforming to a single mode or model. Battlefield used to be very sandboxish, where you can kind of play any type of game mode at any type of pace, and the game mode would correspond, or that match would correspond with the particular pace you're looking for. Um, Long story short, I have pretty low expectations. I feel like I don't think the devs teams have lost the ability to make big maps, but I feel like they're intentionally scaling everything down, having as many people in the servers as possible, keeping everything as fast-paced as possible. They're trying to capture some of the Call of Duty fans that are leaving that franchise by changing the classic Battlefield formula. And really, since Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, Battlefield has had a very nice template to work with. So seeing devs consistently try to change that or tweak that to do new things, but they end up sacrificing some of the old good things to integrate new things, is what we're not looking for. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching.